Hey, good evening, Midwest Survivor. Time for dinner chat. Sorry it's running a little late. Had some work that ran late tonight. So, want to say thank you to everybody that's checking out the YouTube shorts, the Facebook shorts, the TikTok, the Instagram post, the X post, the Lemonade post, the Pinterest post. Thank you for everybody that's supporting the channel and the content. Be sure to check out the community. Be sure to click like and subscribe. Click the bell. Click the thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. There's going to be more content to follow on the community. Still learning how to do that. That's going to take a little bit, but as time goes by, we learn together. So tonight's dinner chat topic is rediscovering your identity after years of control. So, I want to talk about rebuilding your life and rediscovering who you are after years of control. So whether the control came from toxic relationship, and whether that was in an unhealthy family, an unhealthy spouse, unhealthy controlling church environment, toxic situation at work, or another situation, the emotional and mental and even physical effects can linger long after you leave. Many people just don't lose years of their lives. They lose sight of who they are as a person. So one thing that I've always asked myself, and I'm sure that there's others out there that have asked this of themselves, but have you ever looked at yourself in the mirror and asked, who am I without all the expectations that everybody has put on me and all the perceptions that people have put on me? And let me tell you something, if that sounds familiar, if that touches your heart and really gets to you, then I want you to realize that you're not alone. I'm one of those people. And here's what control does. Control isn't always loud. It always isn't demanding. Sometimes it can be loud, sometimes it can be demanding, but sometimes it shows up quietly, kind of like a boa constrictor or a python, and it just coils around you and coils around you and coils around you, and then begins to squeeze and tighten, and it convinces you that your opinions don't matter, that your dreams are selfish, that you're crazy, that your feelings are wrong, that your value depends on that you need to please people and just always get along with people and never say no to people and never take a stand for things, that you should never question authority. Over time, you will stop making your own choices and your own decisions, and instead you will make decisions based on avoiding conflict and gaining the wrong people's approval. And eventually, you will forget the things that you care about, the things that you value, what you enjoy doing, and more importantly, what you really want out of life. And it comes at a cost. There's a price that's paid. Living under constant control means you sacrifice your confidence, you sacrifice the things that you're passionate about, you sacrifice friendships, you sacrifice your goals, and eventually you lose your voice. Many survivors, people that have endured these kind of things in their lives, they have trouble making ordinary decisions like what to wear, what to eat, what to cook for dinner, whether or not they can buy something, so many things. It can very, very deeply control and shape your entire identity and who you are as a person. But let me give you some hope. You can rediscover who you are. You can rediscover what you enjoy, what you're capable of doing, your dreams, your hopes, your visions, your goals, your plans, the things that you enjoy doing. Begin to ask yourself important questions like, what hobbies did I enjoy before I was constantly criticized? What dreams did I set aside? What values truly belong to me? What kind of life brings me peace? The answers will always come. They may not come quickly. They may come slowly and gradually and patiently, but continue to ask the questions. Because regardless of how long it takes, and it's okay that it takes a while, those questions need to come back to your life to rediscover who you are as a person. And that's okay, no matter how long it takes, as long as they start coming. And more importantly, start giving yourself permission. Permission to say no to things. Permission to change your mind. Permission to draw lines and set boundaries. permission to make mistakes, permission to learn new things, permission to build new friendships, and more importantly, permission to dream again and have hope again for yourself and believe in yourself. More importantly, you do not need anyone else's approval to become who you are and to become yourself. Healing takes time. Rediscovering your identity just does not happen overnight. There's some days that you're going to feel strong, that you can do anything, that you can accomplish anything. And then there's going to be other days where you don't feel like you can do anything right, and that everything you do and everything you touch just falls to pieces. And that is perfectly normal. Every healthy decision you make is one more step towards reclaiming your life, your identity, your present, and your future. So let me encourage you today. Your past may explain who you were and who you used to be, but it doesn't have to determine your outcome, where you're going, and where you are right now. You are more than just labels that somebody else gave you. You are more than just an identity that somebody else gave you. You are more than the control that you survived and where you've come from. Your identity isn't found in fear, labels, or by the vindictive and cruel nature of people who do not value you, do not care about you, and do not know what you're worth. So Midwest Survivor for Dinner Chat, I want you to get strong. I want you to be strong. I want you to stay strong. I want you to get healthy, be healthy, and stay healthy. If this conversation struck a nerve with you, start clicking some comments in the channel and in the chat. Start clicking some comments in the community, and let's start finding out who we are as people, because I know there's millions of people out there that are struggling with who they are as a person. So don't forget to like and subscribe. Share this video with somebody that needs some encouragement, and I will see you tomorrow for Breakfast Bits. You have a great evening and take care.